money market fund inafanyia watu ile kitu. The money market fund in Kenya right now is just depreciating every single time. Now you wonder, what do I do next? There's some money market fund that they are giving you 3%. 3%, imagine. And you're wondering, is it really worth it? Should I take my money? Should I put it somewhere else? Where should I put my money? These are some of the questions that so many people are asking yourself. And I'm here to just give you a breakdown of exactly what you can do with your money if you want to be able to grow and see an interest in your money, okay? But before anything else, do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we talk about making money, financial stability, and business idea. Welcome to our investment class. So in this class, I'm going to teach you exactly, I will be walking you through on why you need to buy shares, or why you shouldn't even consider shares before putting your foot into the stock market. If you're a beginner who wants to invest in the stock market, then this is the video for you, because you will learn what shares are. You'll be able to understand how you make money with shares. You'll be able to understand what to consider before even taking your money and buying any shares of any company. First thing is first, money market fund is a great place. I will not urge anybody to be like, not go there, especially if you are someone who has low risk. When yule mtu mwenye hautaki kuwa na pressure ya pesa yangu iko wapi, o sijui naweza ipata any, no. If you are someone who is like that, then money market fund is a great place for you to stick on. And this is something that happens most of the time. Money market funds who are zina appreciate. So it's not something that is very shocking, but maybe for someone who wants a greater interest, maybe they are thinking of something bigger, hawataki to kupata 3% from the annual money, yeah? This can be a great place for you to get started. But before anything else, I want to make a disclaimer. This is not a get rich quick scheme, okay? So kama ni ule mtu unafikiria eti nitaiweka pesa leo kesho zime double up, zime triple up, I don't think this is for you. So what am I definitely talking about? Shares. If you want to be able to grow your income, then you can consider investing your money in the stock market. That is through buying shares of companies. So what exactly are shares, and why should you even invest in them? So shares are just simply a portion of a company, like you owning a portion of a company or a brand. So the moment you buy shares on a certain company, it means that you have a certain portion, either 0.0001% of that company, you own it. So that is shares. You can be able to buy shares of companies depending on what company you want to invest in. That is what we call investing in stock markets, okay? And before you start investing in any stock markets, there are a couple of things you need to consider. Because now you want to move from money market fund, you want to invest in stock markets, you need to consider a couple of things. The first one, which is the most top of top, is you need to assess your risk tolerance. If you are someone who has low risk, this is not something you want to invest in. Kama we ni wale watu wenye unashtuka at every point when you see something is going up, going down, then stock markets cannot be for you, because most of the time the stocks will always go up or go down. So, and at times they can go down and stay down for the longest time, because stock markets are mostly they mostly vary depending on how the market is, the market and everything around, you know, what is happening in the market, okay? So most of the time they will go low, and when they go low, it may take them time to even go high, okay? So if you are risk tolerance iko tu hapa chini, I don't think that can be for you. Another thing is patience. If you are someone who is not patient, then you will not reap the results of buying shares. Most people just tell people that you can go and buy shares, this and this and this and this, but what people don't tell you is you need to be patient. You cannot buy shares today and then in 3 months you want to see a certain increase in money and everything, and you're expecting to reap all the money. No, it takes time. People actually even start reaping good money after 10 years, after 5 years. So if you're someone who does not have the patience for it, then stock market is not something you can consider. Okay, the second thing is, how do you make money with shares? The first way you make money with shares is through dividend payments. So dividend payments ni kama kupewa. Let me break it down. So dividend payment is simply you being given, when a company makes a profit, that is when you are paid dividends. So if a company does not make profits, you don't get payments, because if you are a shareholder, as a shareholder, it definitely means for better, for worse. So vitu zikiwa worse, you are definitely going down with them. And if things are good, you are definitely making money with them. So when the company is making profits, they will actually pay you the dividends. There's the quarterly dividends, there's the annual dividends. So depending with the company, they have their own rules and regulations. So you definitely need to check out and know if they are paying on a quarterly or on an annual basis. Okay, the second way you can make money is selling your shares. If the company has been making good profits, maybe you bought the shares at 2 shillings, right now it's at 14 shillings, and you feel like you have a lot of shares, you can be able to sell your shares and make that money. So that is the other way that you can be able to make money, through stock market. So you can, what are the things you need to have, you need to know before even thinking about buying that share? The first thing is you need to choose a stock broker who is certified, especially by NSE if you are in Kenya. So what does NSE stand for? Nairobi Security Exchange. So that is like a firm, allows companies to be able to sell their shares to individuals. So NSE, Nairobi Security Exchange, is a firm that allows companies to be able to sell their shares to individuals through stock brokers. So the first thing is you need to make sure the stock broker you are choosing is certified by NSE. And how do you know that? You need to go to the NSE website and look and confirm, is this company, is this stock broker certified by NSE? So before I consider them, you know, most of the time you may go on the online space and see so many stock brokers promoting their company, but you need to do your due diligence. Are they certified, or am I just taking my money to another scheme that will steal my money and take my money and run with it? So make sure you have done your due diligence. Ingia kwa websites ya NSE, go and do your research and look for the stock brokers that are allowed, that are certified, before you make that decision. The second thing is you need to open a CDS account. This is an account. So a CDS account is simply like a bank account that allows you to be able to buy shares. So you cannot be able to buy shares without a CDS account. So after you have chosen the broker that you want to work with, you can be able to open a CDS account, and through that CDS account, that is when you can be able to be moving your money to that stock broker, and then they can be able to buy the shares for you. Okay, so that is the second thing, is you need to have a CDS account. The third thing is you need to do your thorough research. You cannot go out there and start just buying shares because shares are being bought. You need to do a thorough research. The company that you want to buy shares from, how has their margin been in the past 3 years? How long have they been in the industry? Is it something that I can consider buying? And when it comes to the market, you need to look at the market, especially what are some of the things that are going to come up, like things to do with elections that will be coming up, things to do with everything that will be happening in the next year, in the 2 years, 3 years to come in the country. How will they affect this company and all this? So these are the things that you need to do thorough research before just choosing any company or any company that you're going to buy shares from. And when it comes to doing thorough research, it can be difficult, so you can go and look for personal finance coaches who can help you to do these researches and help you understand what are some of the risks that you will be getting yourself into if you buy these shares, or what are some of the profits that you'll be getting if you buy these shares. So you definitely just don't want to open and then put your money and buy whatever shares you want to buy and then run with it. Okay, so the last thing is, you can now, after you have done your research, after you have done everything, you can now go ahead and buy your first shares. And when it comes to buying your first shares, I normally say that is the first baby step that will actually help you to grow your investments. Don't think that you need a lot of money to be able to invest in stock exchange. You can start with as little as 3,000, 5,000, and then grow it gradually. So you don't just want to buy the first share and then you are done. You can put it on your monthly basis, like every month, this is how much I will be putting aside to buy shares. This is how much I'll be putting aside to invest in stock market. When it comes to budgeting and knowing how much you need to be spending and how much money you can put extra in buying shares and everything, you can get yourself a monthly budget that will help you and guide you to just know that this month I have invested in this, next month this is how much I want to invest. So get yourself a budget planner on the descriptions down here below it, and then from just buying that first share in that first company, you can go ahead and do thorough research on other companies that you can invest in. So instead of just 3,000, you can go and grow to 5,000, to 10,000, to 20,000 on a monthly basis. That is how you grow gradually. So give yourself time, put in the consistency. Don't just buy one share and then you close the chapter and just say, "Sir, mi nimefika man nimefika, everything else can do the work for me." No, you are growing your portfolio. You are growing, you are definitely growing your portfolio. So you want to be doing this on a monthly basis so that you can see that return come in. And like I said, you need to give yourself time and patience, because in the stock market things can go up, go down. But if you give yourself time, maybe 3 years, in the next 3 years I want to be able to sell my shares, then you can see the return of it. So up to here, I hope someone has learned something. I hope you are going to get yourself the first investment, and I'm definitely rooting for you, and I want you to be able to go out there. In my next video, I will be sharing with you some of the shares you can be able to buy with as little as 3,000, 5,000. So you definitely want to watch that video that will be coming up. But if you have found value, do not forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like this video. Till next time, bye bye. See you on my next video.